What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Now today I'm going to be giving you an update on Jasmy because its price just made a beautiful breakout that I think has some pretty big implications for the future. So we're going to be talking about exactly what happened and what I am expecting next. So with that in mind, let's not waste any more time and let's get straight into the video. So looking at Jasmy here, what we can see is that we just got this beautiful break of this triangular structure. You guys know we've been building up this triangular structure for about a month and a half now, putting in this resistance here, putting the support to the downside, using it to create, of course, this liquidity zone that we have now broken out of. Now, as Jasmy has made this breakout to the upside, it's also made some pretty damn good milestones. Looking at our Fibonacci's for perspective here, we can see that Jasmy has now broken the swing high down to swing low, Fibonacci 618 to 786 box. Now, although it failed to hold it and we were not able to stay outside this box, we have cleared that box, and that's kind of all that's important, at least in the short term. On top of being able to break the 786 level, we have also seen Jasmy's price being able to set the new higher high on a little bit of a mid to micro scene here, which is important because oftentimes when you clear descending resistance, you need to be able to clear that previous point of resistance to actually establish the higher high, break the downtrend, and actually look for continuation. So two major milestones there: break 786 level, break the previous high, all in one movement, all in one motion. Absolutely beautiful. Now, this is also even serving us extremely well because you guys know we have been buying the shit out of Jasmy recently because of what our indicator has been saying. You guys know we do the majority of our buying based off of Algo, which is my company's indicator, and you can check out in the links down below. And this thing was going nuts. DCA signal, DCA signal, DCA signal over and over and over again as we were putting in these lows to the downside here. DCA means dollar cost average in, or basically add to your long-term position, or quite simply just buy. Going off like crazy here, going off like crazy here. And these gains are ridiculous. On average, we're looking at 40 to 46% in gains from these buys. On average, we're looking for around 30% gains from these buys. Absolutely nuts, absolutely ridiculous. And it's not surprising because I've told you guys over and over again, Algo is one of the best indicators in the world, especially for everyday investors. It's just that simple. And of course, I do have bias because I'm the one who helped design it, but at the end of the day, you can even use it. Go ahead, go down to the link down below. There's a 30-day money back guarantee. You can use it for a couple weeks. If you don't like it, get your money back. If you do like it, you're making money. So just keep making money. There's no risk for you and only upside. And on top of that, I'm going to give you 20% off just because I kind of feel like it. It's my company's indicator, so we can kind of do what we want here on the channel. So use the link down below and go check it out because the proof is in the pudding and the gains have been absolutely ridiculous. So that's the catch up here on what is happening with Jasmy. So let's talk about what happens next and what I'm preparing for. So now that we know where Jasmy's at, again, in knowing that this breakout did happen, we can't ignore the fact that it has lost a lot of its momentum once it did get this breakout, right? We saw this wick to the upside. That wick wasn't very sufficient. We weren't able to hold support, and now Jasmy is venturing back down towards some of these support levels. Now, what I will mention to you is that I've seen this happen quite a bit, quite a few times this year already, especially with Solana. I saw it for ADA, and I also saw it for BNB quite recently, in the sense that what happens occasionally is that cryptos will break this 786 level to the upside. They'll make this beautiful move, and that opens the door to a continuation, right? So in general, when you break the 786 level, the door is usually open for a 1.272 Fibonacci extension, which puts Jasmy right around 3.25 cents, or let's call it 3.2 cents to make it easy. And so at this point, my price prediction for Jasmy is that it will hit 3.2 cents at some point. But what I've noticed is that although the door is open, it doesn't mean that we're going to walk through it right now. And things like Solana, things like BNB, again, things like ETH, what they've done recently is they've opened this door by breaking the 786 level, but they've had to come back down to find some support before really continuing up. And I've seen it over and over and over again this year. I don't know why. It's not something we saw a lot in 2021 or 2022. Saw it a couple times in 2023, and it's been happening a lot in 2024. And it's just a natural shift in the markets. And so although it doesn't guarantee that Jasmy's price is about to pull back, it's enough of a significant enough chance that it does happen to make me not buy right now, just to make me just be happy with the gains. We're up 40-30% and just allow this thing to play out how it's going to play out. So what I would go ahead and say is at this point for Jasmy, I wouldn't be doing a ton of buying. Maybe a little dollar cost average here, dollar cost average here, dollar cost average here, as if it does go lower, because I do think inevitably, again, we will see this move to the upside. But I wouldn't be going super long on leverage. I wouldn't be aping into this thing right now, although it did just break out, because again, right now there is a pretty significant risk that we will see a bit of a pullback, and that of course could lead to some pretty pretty gnarly losses in the short term, especially if you start selling like a moron down here. So with that in mind, kind of the thought process is that yes, this breakout has been phenomenal. We have set the higher high. We broke the 786 Fibonacci zone, but that doesn't mean we should go crazy right now. I think knowing that the risk is on the table that a pullback or consolidation does happen, the best thing you can do is either just sit back and watch, especially if you're up like we are, or if you want to get in on Jasmy, start doing some slow DCAs now before, while we are going into what could be consolidation or a pullback, preparing for what would be an eventual move to the upside over the next couple weeks, over the next couple months, up towards, again, what I believe to be will be 3.2 cents or 3.2 cents. So I will continue, of course, to update you on Jasmy once or twice a week as we do see major developments happening. And if you do enjoy these Jasmy updates, please do let me know down in the comments below and let me know your thoughts about Jasmy. While you are down there, please do like the video. It helps more people see it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos yourself. But overall, I can't wait to see you all soon in the next video, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Peace out, everybody.